Welcome back to this pick.
Welcome back to the show, you guys.
And it's going to be our recap of the Dallas Cowboys and Eagles. 2027, Cowboys win this one. I had the Eagles win this one, but yeah, Cowboys came back from the dead and they might have saved their season. If they can make a run, maybe they can make the playoffs.
Yep.
I don't know about that, but who knows? I didn't think they're going to win this game, so we'll see. All right, let's get some stats knocked out right quick. Dak Prescott had a pretty good game, almost 300 yards. A touchdown. I think one of the better games of the season so far from him. Mm-hmm. Zeke had an absolutely monster game.
Yep.
19 carries, 151 yards, and a touchdown. Felt like he had even more than that, really. Cooper had a decent, solid game, 75 yards, 6 catches. And the Eagles, Carson Wentz had a pretty good game. 360 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Adams, I didn't know who that even really was. He had a decent game, but didn't really get the ball that much. 7 carries, 47 yards. Ertz had a monster game, 45 yards, 2 tubs. So, great team win by the Cowboys. Dak Prescott had one of the better games of the season. Mm-hmm. At times he wasn't great, but for the most part he was hitting people, and he got... when he was getting a clean pocket, he was definitely making some plays. At times, I didn't know what the heck he was doing. So, I guess that's going to be him. He's going to play really well. He's going to have his weird, what the heck you doing plays. Mm-hmm. Zeke Elliott had a monster game. He really carried them, and I think he's the reason why they won this game. Cowboys got to get back to what they were both their rookie years. Play really good defense and run the ball, and don't let Dak Prescott commit turnovers, which they didn't do. Both offensive lines were getting dominated by both defensive lines. Neither one of these quarterbacks had a whole lot of time. But in the second half, Cowboys' O-line did a lot better than they were in the first half. The first half, Cowboys' offensive line was getting dominated. But they did better, and that defensive line for the Cowboys were just eating that Eagles line alive pretty much the whole game, despite what certain people are going to say tomorrow morning. Carson Wentz didn't really have a whole lot of time, but he still played really well. Made a lot of amazing throws. This one throw that he was getting hit by his back and was getting his arm hit, which granted the lineman was holding, which I don't know what the heck the damn announcers guys were looking at. That was blatant hold, but anyway, that was a great throw by Wentz, and he did a lot of those things tonight. It just their offense didn't run the ball enough. I thought they should have gave Adams a lot more carries, but they didn't, which kind of boggles my mind because he was doing well when they gave him the ball. Mm-hmm. And Ertz would play really well. They almost scored a touchdown and just ran out of time, honestly. Mm-hmm. Really the big things about this game and my final analysis is Cowboys are not dead. They really need this win. It probably saved Jason Garrett's job until next week. If they can get back to what they were great at a couple years ago, maybe they can make a little bit of a run. Yeah. This defense played amazing. I thought they had a ton of pressure on Wentz. They didn't let these receivers eat them alive. Only real big person they let beat the crap out of him was Ertz, which he's been having a monster season. Yeah. So if you're going to let someone beat you, I guess let just one person beat you. If you're letting a lot of people beat you, that's not a good defense. Yep. And Eagles defense could not stop Zeke to save their lives, so that's the other real key to this game is Cowboys defense played really well, and Eagles defense played well at times, but they couldn't stop Zeke when they needed to, especially in the second half.
Yeah, that's going to be my key for the big key of this game was the defense and how well Zeke played for the Cowboys. I was telling him off camera before we started this video is if Zeke would be a better, sharper quarterback, and Dak was a sharper quarterback, and they had a little more talent on the receiving side. Outside of Cooper, Allen ain't really doing much. Beasley ain't really doing much, but they had another receiver, and they got this and Zeke going with that defense. Dallas would be a very, very scary team. Mm-hmm. But they kind of Dak has those moments where he's very up and down, but he was definitely on the up in this game. Like Adam said, Prescott has those moments where you're just like, what are you doing? And then the rest of the game, really, he looked pretty sharp. Rolling out of the pocket when pressure was getting into him, he rolled out. Threw a really nice one to Cooper on a big third down. That's one thing, too, I would emphasize. Cooper didn't, wild out, go crazy, but a lot of those catches were on big third downs and big important downs that they needed to continue the drive. So Cooper is definitely contributing to this team. And I think it was a good pick. I think it was really good that they got him because they needed a receiver that can get some separation against these corners. Like I said, Allen's really not doing it. Measly Beasley's just not. He's just not that guy, really. He's that guy that gets you a couple good catches a game, but he's not an star receiver. So it was really good that they got him. Definitely opens up this offense. I think it helps Zeke open up those gaps because, like I said, they got a weapon on the outside now that, like I said, could get some separation. So it's definitely starting to look like they could jail. I'm not going to say it's, oh my God, they're going to blow up now, go crazy. It's just one game. But if they can continue this good offensive role with this defense playing the way they are, they can definitely easily bounce back and take over this division and be number one and possibly go to playoffs and things like that. But yeah, they have to stay sharp though. They got to keep continuing this because Eagles is a very good team. So they beat a good team. Yeah, man, they were harassing. Both these quarterbacks got harassed quite a bit in this game. I think more so Wentz definitely, because Marcus Lawrence was punishing whoever was guarding him, and I forget his first name, but linebacker Smith for Dallas, he's just all over the place too.
Van Der Esch had a really good
I was just about to say Van Der Esch is. I wouldn't say we bashed him. But we were definitely questionable when we heard that pick because I actually didn't even know a whole lot about him. So I was like, why'd you pick him? But I'm really starting to like this guy, man. Honestly, I think he made the play of the game in this game. Made a big tackle on the running back to stop him on a big third down from them getting down the field and scoring and tying the game up. So yeah, man, he's really coming into his own. Honestly, I think Sean Lee's going to get replaced. Probably not even going to be here next year because he's playing that well. Yeah, man, if this team can gel, it could be nasty. For Philly, man, they're still a good team as well. It could easily be, I think it is actually going to be, come down to these two fighting for the division. So
Washington, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I'm more confident in Philly than I am Washington. They do need to run the ball though more. Philly, they definitely need to help Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz just can't be doing it all by himself. Even though I think he can, he just still needs some help though. They definitely could have run the ball more, especially with Clemens too. I just don't know why he didn't get the ball that much either. He's a beast. But yeah, man, this Dallas defense, if they could stay sharp, like to continue being sharp, and this Dallas offense can flip a switch, that could be scary. And Philly, man, they just need to make a few more adjustments, get a little sharper on defense, and they could, like I said, they could easily be fighting for the top spot in their division.
Yeah. Why I missed on Van Der Esch for me, I listened to a scout I really like a little too much. He said he was soft and wasn't able to absorb contact well enough to make tackles, but I should have went with my gut because I had a feeling that he was going to do really well in this system because it's a Tampa 2 system, which your linebackers have to be really fast and athletic, and which is Van Der Esch is. Van Der Esch is, and he's not having problems with getting off of blocks and making tackles. So
I think the
kind of swung a miss on that one.
Right. I think the most impressive thing I've noticed from him is he doesn't overshoot his gaps. Yeah. He's really patient when he's waiting for the tackle or he's waiting to go get somebody. He's very patient and he knows when to time it right. And I noticed that. So that's very impressive. Like I said, my old deal is, like I said, I didn't bash him or anything. I thought it was an odd pick because I just didn't know who he was. So I wasn't sure on that, so I was like, man, that was really weird. But yeah, man, that's the thing about sports in general. And you never know until you get to see these guys do what they do. So he's definitely impressed me so far this year. And if he could keep going, then that's going to end up turning out to end up being a very good pick for Dallas.
All right, well, that's all I got to say for the game.
Yeah, that'll do it for me. A great win for Dallas. Real quick before I end it, I want to say my thanks for all the military for what they do. I'll be 1,000 with you. I'm not big into war. I can't stand war, to be totally honest. But I still respect those people that do that. You know what I mean? They put their life on the line. So I absolutely respect that 100%. And real quick, too, I want to thank you for all those firefighters that are fighting those fires out in California. You know, I just been seeing images alone that are just, it looks like Armageddon out there. So yeah. I really appreciate all the firefighters doing what they do.
Yeah, and rest in peace all the people that lost their lives in the shooting in the California shooting.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say. This is the pick.
That'll do it for me. Please comment, like, subscribe. Of course, we'll love to hear your guys' thoughts, opinions, and we'll see you on the next one.